the staff, a true living hell.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the Saturday Night Live hosts who most memorably pulled double duty.
And the last thing you want to do is make a mistake in front of millions of people. But usually things work out.
Number 10, Charli XCX.
Auto-tune makes everything sound better, even really bad news. Like this, watch.
I'm breaking up with you, cause I'm trying to hook up with your dad.
This British avant pop star had us wondering, Charli, where have you been all our lives? Although she'd graced the SNL main stage before, Charli's first hosting gig came on the heels of her critically acclaimed sixth studio album, Brat, in addition to the viral phenomenon that was Brat Summer.
Yeah, 360. When you're in the mirror, do you like what you see? When you're in the mirror, you're just looking at. I'm everywhere, I'm so Julia.
Alongside two instantly iconic musical performances, Charli shocked us with her pitch-perfect comedic timing and seemingly effortless charisma. The 360 singer even found time to cameo in a Lonely Island digital short with Andy Samberg, poking fun at upper-middle-class suburbanites. Hey, in an alternate universe, maybe Charli would have made a good cast member.
In this crazy world, I can't believe we found someone like you, who shows love the way we do, by calling the cops instead of sex.
Number 9, Billie Eilish.
I am so excited to be here. My name is Billie Eilish. If you don't know me from my music, you may know me from my hair or my clothes. That is why I decided to dress like Mrs. Claus going to the club.
Speaking of pleasant surprises, you can imagine how surprised SNL audiences were to see Billie Eilish absolutely own her debut hosting stint. Sure, she's only won 9 Grammys, 2 Oscars, and 20 Guinness World Records, but can she do sketch comedy? As it turns out, that's just another notch in Eilish's belt of accomplishments. Given the dark, introspective tone of her music, could you blame us?
I'm away from you. I'm happier than ever.
While Billie Eilish and Christmas may not be the first two things you'd think to put together, Eilish more than held her own in several holiday-themed sketches. Keep an eye out for the hotel ad sketch, in which Eilish can't help but crack up at Kate McKinnon's antics. Don't worry, Billie, we do exactly the same.
Visit us and see why TripAdvisor called us a stock photo you can sleep in.
And why the news called us the place that man did those things.
We put the hospital in hospitality.
Number 8, Timothée Chalamet.
See, this is a historic episode because it's the first time an actor has also been the musical guest at Saturday Night Live. And if you're wondering if that's true, it's not.
The announcement of Dune, Wonka, and Call Me By Your Name star Chalamet as a musical guest was generally met with confusion by fans of the show. Despite his Oscar-nominated performance as the legendary Bob Dylan, Chalamet is hardly known as a musician. The actor had hosted SNL twice before, so no one was doubting his comedy credentials. As they shouldn't have, given that Timmy once again brought his A-game.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a big old woman. Hey, you should put that on the sign.
You think the sign in front of our coffee shop should say nothing wrong with a big woman?
Yes, sir, I do.
Chalamet stayed true to Dylan's spirit, playing a selection of obscure tracks that he declared were his personal favorites, from Dylan's songbook that only die-hard fans would know. Fun, energetic performances aside, you've got to give the young Oscar nominee points for originality. Number 7, Dolly Parton.
Well, how do you like my outfit? You recognize it, don't you? This is the NBC Peacock. That's because Lauren Michaels told me to wear this because he wanted me to shake my tail feathers for you.
Never let it be said that the Queen of Country herself is anything but a good sport. Dolly was, of course, a massively established star of the music world by the time she hosted in 1989. And it's also worth noting that she'd already built up a more than solid filmography of leading lady roles too. So with that in mind, Lauren Michaels, why did it take so long to get Dolly? And why haven't you had her back since?
Now, how can I help you?
Oh, new checkout, girl, new checkout, girl. Now we gotta wait for you to cash out the register, right? Now count out all the money. Come, count it off, count Would you stop talking?
Oh, no, let her talk. Sometimes we need to get things off our chest. I mean, if we keep all that stuff bottled up inside us, well, I mean, it's bad for you. You get ulcers and stuff like that.
Parton handled both hosting and performing music with the flamboyant, exuberant flair that she's famous for. Just watch her gut-busting monologue, which finds Dolly having a self-aware laugh at her two greatest assets.
These people have gone out of their way to make me feel like one of the family. You know, it's amazing to me how hard these people work. I mean, they have put this thing together in just 1 week. I mean, Monday they start coming up with ideas, and then Tuesday they start to write them.
Number 6, Bruno Mars.
What have I done? What did I do? Why am I hosting SNL tonight? Might have bit off more than I can chew.
Sure, Mars has graced the SNL music stage a handful of times now, but just like Dolly, we have to wonder why the modern-day pop dynamo hasn't hosted again since his initial 2012 outing as part of season 38. The superstar, born Peter Hernandez, put his full range of talents on display, letting viewers know that he had more to offer than his catchy love songs that continue to dominate the airwaves.
'Cause you make me feel like I've been locked out of heaven for too long.
We even learned that Mars has an uncanny knack for celebrity vocal impressions, as well as for unexpectedly on-point physical comedy. And against all odds, there was a completely left-field showcase for his dramatic acting skills. Sure, Lauren, whatever works.
And she said she loved me, but she couldn't picture me as her husband. And that was it, man. 6 years of my life, gone. And it all went down the same week, and my dad says he has another family. He had him the whole time. He likes them even more because they're smarter.
Number 5, Miley Cyrus.
What's so scandalous about my performance?
Maybe it has to do with your outfit. When are you gonna put your clothes on for the show?
These are my clothes.
Shallow! If you walk out there like that, they're gonna put you in prison, like that guy.
Yeah, I want it. Hey, what's up, kid? You ready to start grabbing at my junk while I half sing?
The host and musical guest so nice they asked her back twice. Cringy attempts at rhyming aside, the former Hannah Montana has predictably proven herself to be nothing less than a consummate showwoman. Cyrus's 2013 monologue in particular tackled recent scandals that had plagued her career in no uncertain terms.
It is so great to be back at SNL. In case anyone's concerned, you should know there will be no twerking tonight. I used to think twerking was cool, but now that white people are doing it, it seems kind of lame.
We guess there's something about country singers and playing nice on SNL. Anyway, in typical Miley fashion, she handled the fallout from her controversial VMA performance alongside Robin Thicke in a way that only Miley could, which is making fun of herself on one of the nation's biggest platforms. How did she manage to make talking about what she won't do so entertaining?
There are a few subjects we're not going to get into tonight. I'm not going to do Hannah Montana, but I can give you an update on what she's been up to. She was murdered. And also, we went back and forth on this, but guys, I just don't think we should do that Wrecking Ball sketch.
What? Miley, come on! My mom is here!
Number 4, Taylor Swift.
I like writing songs about douchebags who cheat on me, but I'm not gonna say that in my monologue.
We'll stop bringing it up after this, but as many Swifties have surely wondered by now, is there a reason that Taylor hasn't hosted again since her now iconic 2009 hosting appearance? Although Ms. Swift herself has appeared as the musical guest on a number of occasions, her one and only gig as host left fans of hers and SNL wanting more. Despite her lack of a background in sketch comedy, Swift acquitted herself admirably, proving herself a natural fit for the show's characteristically goofy sensibilities. The You Belong With Me singer tackled her public image, media scrutiny of her personal life, and her infamous run-in with Kanye West. You know the one. And that was just in her monologue.
You might be expecting me to say something bad about Kanye and how he ran up on the stage and ruined my VMA monologue. But there's nothing more to say, 'cause everything's okay. I've got security lining the stage.
Number 3. Donald Childish Gambino Glover.
I used to live in New York, and it's so great to be back here, especially now that I'm rich. You know, seriously, I recommend it. I was poor here, and it's way better when you're rich. But it truly is an honor to be hosting SNL, you know, instead of just auditioning for it, which I did twice. That's not a joke, I'm just still pissed.
Like he mentions in his hilarious monologue, Glover actually auditioned to be part of the SNL cast before eventually breaking out as part of the cast of Community. While he fell short at the time, that's for our benefit. Otherwise, he may not have been able to pursue his seemingly endless stable of creative passions.
I went back to our apartment and canceled all our credit cards. All your nice jewelry, I put it right up my ass.
Glover's hosting gig reaffirmed the obvious, that the comedian, rapper, producer, etc. would have been a natural fit on the show. Despite his overall career shift away from comedy, Glover returned to his roots for a highly memorable late-season episode. Don't forget to check out his musical performances as Childish Gambino, which feature the first ever live rendition of his viral hit, This Is America.
This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now.
Number 2. Ariana Grande.
What an amazing place to launch a career, am I right?
That's right, Keenan. We both started out doing Nickelodeon shows, but of course that's not the only thing people know us for anymore.
Well, speak for yourself. I've been on the show for 13 damn years, and people still ask me twice a week, where's Kel?
I loved you guys. Do you still stay in touch?
A little bit!
Look, was there ever any doubt that Ari would kill it in both capacities on SNL? Even if you're not surprised by how effortlessly the pop star pulled it off, it's hard to deny how compulsively watchable Ariana is. Grande's years of experience in showbiz prepared her for a masterful stint at the helm of the SNL ship.
Something about you makes it feel like a dangerous woman.
Case in point, her monologue, in which she addresses her rising star in hilariously pithy fashion, poking fun at her own reputation as a former child star. The real standout sketch is one in which Ari gets to show off her most underutilized talent. Shockingly good celebrity impressions, a la Bruno Mars.
Chloe, the future of Tidal is in your hands.
But I'm shy.
Well, try, damn it! People need their Britney Spears.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Justin Timberlake.
Who's hungry for a fresh and yummy fruit and tootin' breakfast? Come on into Benny's, right this way. Who cooks the eggs good? Who cooks the eggs good? Yum, yum, yum. Bring it on in the Almaville.
Yeah, you probably saw this one coming. But how can you blame us? Timberlake, even considering his late career fall from grace, may be the Saturday Night Live host. From the time that the former NSYNC member first hosted in 2006, promoting Future Sex Love Sounds, it was abundantly clear that Timberlake had the goods.
On that sunny day, didn't know I'd meet such a beautiful girl walking down the street.
JT stood head and shoulders above the rest, boasting his own original cavalcade of recurring SNL characters, an honor reserved for only the most revered of hosts. Timberlake last pulled double duty in 2013 in recognition of the 2020 experience, proving that he hasn't lost any of his sketch comedy mojo in the process.
You sound like a real tenderoni.
Tenderoni.
So come take a ride with us.
Freaking in the back of a PT Cruiser.
Rental.
Huey.
Who's your favorite SNL host that can do it all? Are there any we missed? Be sure to let us know in the comments below. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.